You say you want success, but let me ask you something. What time did you wake up this morning? What did you do with your first 3 hours today? Because success doesn't come to people who want it. It comes to people who prepare for it. And preparation isn't always exciting. It's usually repetitive, quiet, and inconvenient. Everybody wants to be a CEO until it's time to think, plan, and sacrifice like one. You can't keep talking about elevation while keeping the same habits that hold you down. You say, I'm waiting on the right time. No, you're not waiting on time. Time is waiting on you. See, you can't complain about what you tolerate. If you're still tolerating distractions, laziness, fear, and small thinking, then don't be surprised when your results look small too. You can't plant excuses and harvest breakthroughs. And I know this might sting a little, but listen, some of you have made comfort your God. You protect it. You defend it. You schedule your life around it. And then you pray for change. But change doesn't come to people who protect what they need to let go of. You want to know why you're not succeeding? Because you're trying to build a new life with old systems. You're still showing up late. You're still scrolling when you should be studying. You're still spending money you haven't earned to impress people who don't care. That's not life balance. That's self-sabotage dressed up as self-care. You can't build a disciplined life around undisciplined habits. You can't keep asking God to bless what you refuse to fix. You want to be promoted at work, but you keep showing up with the same energy as someone who hates being there. You want your business to grow, but you treat it like a side hustle. No strategy, no structure, no follow-up. You want a new circle, but you keep hanging around people who don't challenge you. They just comfort you in your stagnation. Let me tell you something. Your comfort zone has friends. They're called excuses, fear, and pride. And they'll keep you trapped as long as you keep feeding them. You can't heal in the same environment that broke you. You can't become bold in a circle where nobody speaks vision. Sometimes God isn't waiting to bless you. He's waiting for you to move so he can. So here's what I want you to do. Something practical. Take one area of your life where you've been comfortable. Maybe your finances, your discipline, your consistency, and make yourself uncomfortable on purpose. If you normally wake up at 8, start waking up at 6. If you've been talking about starting that business, start it this week. If you've been surrounded by dream killers, create some distance. Discomfort isn't punishment, it's training. God's trying to build capacity in you, but you keep rejecting the process. The longer you protect your comfort, the longer you delay your calling. So stop saying someday. Start saying today. Because every time you delay obedience, you delay opportunity. The future you want is waiting on the discipline you've been avoiding. Let's be honest. If you did everything you already know you should be doing, your life would look different. So it's not knowledge that's stopping you. It's comfort. You're informed, but not transformed. Because you keep hearing truth, but not applying it. You can't grow if you only act when it's convenient. Success requires you to do what's necessary, not just what's comfortable. Stop making comfort your lifestyle. Let discomfort become your classroom. You know what's holding most people back? They don't treat their purpose like it's urgent. They treat it like an option. And anything you treat like an option will never pay you like a priority. See, you say you want to succeed, but you keep waiting for motivation. You keep waiting for a perfect season. But what if the reason your life hasn't changed is because you keep waiting for what you're supposed to create? God didn't give you time to waste it scrolling. He gave you time to multiply it. He gave you energy to build, not just to survive another week. And let me tell you something. Comfort is expensive. It's costing you the life you could have had. Because every time you choose comfort, you trade potential for pleasure. And the crazy part, you don't even notice it happening. You're comfortable doing just enough. Comfortable saying, at least I'm trying. Comfortable being busy, but not productive. And here's the truth. Success doesn't live there. Success shows up when you start doing what you've been avoiding. You can't ask God to open doors when you won't knock. You can't keep saying it's not my time when you haven't even started moving. The people you admire, they're not more gifted than you. They just learn to stop negotiating with their laziness. They show up even when they don't feel like it. They practice when no one's watching. They believe when results don't show up yet. Some of you pray for harvest but won't pick up the shovel. You want abundance but run from accountability. You want freedom but you won't fix your habits. And God's like, I can't bless that, because success is structure. Favor follows faithfulness. If you want overflow, start with order. See, discipline is not punishment, it's preparation. You're not being denied, you're being developed. But the problem is most people quit in the development stage. They get tired of waiting, tired of trying, tired of being uncomfortable, so they go back to what's familiar, back to the same environment that kept them small. And when life starts looking the same again, they blame everything else. But truthfully, you can't grow in the same soil that buried your last version. Sometimes God isn't delaying your progress, He's waiting for you to move. You say you're waiting for a sign, here it is. Get up, do the work, change your environment, get disciplined, make new decisions, because nothing changes until you do. You don't need a new opportunity, you need a new operating system. You've been running on fear, on excuses, on comfort. It's time to update. Start living like someone who expects results. Start thinking like someone who believes they're chosen. And when you do, everything shifts. Doors open, ideas come, people appear. Because God responds to movement, not motivation. So stop waiting for the right time. This is the time. This is the moment. Get uncomfortable, get focused, get serious. Because if you don't, you'll spend your life explaining why you never did. And one day you'll look back and realize success wasn't hiding from you. You were hiding from it.